Have you ever felt like life is changing faster than you can keep up with? Maybe you're juggling a career transition while trying to maintain relationships, or you're watching your industry shift while managing family responsibilities. You see others who seem to have it all figured out, smoothly navigating their changes while you feel like you're barely keeping your head above water. Here's what I've discovered after helping countless professionals through major life transitions. The people who thrive during change aren't avoiding the chaos. They're using a simple four-step system that turns overwhelming change into purposeful progress. In today's episode, I'm sharing the exact four-step system my most successful clients use to navigate any major life change, plus the story of how one client transformed multiple overwhelming transitions into their greatest career breakthrough. By the end of this video, you'll know four proven strategies for managing change without sacrificing what matters most to you. And you'll have actionable steps you can start using immediately. A few weeks ago in our boundaries episode, click the link above to watch. We explored three essential keys to protecting your energy and time: your boundary blueprint, response protocol, and energy protection plan. Today, we're building on that foundation because here's what I've learned: having strong boundaries that protect your non negotiables is powerful. But knowing how to adapt and maintain those boundaries as life shifts around you, that's where real freedom lives. So let me ask you this: what would become possible if you could navigate change with confidence instead of just surviving it? Welcome to Fulfillment Fridays, where we explore how to create alignment between your purpose and your path to fulfillment. I'm Ann Jones, and today we're diving into how to navigate life changes with intention rather than just hoping everything works out. I want to share four powerful steps that will help you navigate any life change with clarity and confidence. Number one is your current reality check. This is your honest assessment of where you are and where you want to go. Here's what this looks like. Write down what's actually happening in each life area. Create four columns labeled career, relationships, health, and personal growth. Then list three specific facts about each area without making them sound better or worse than they are. Identify what fulfillment looks like for you right now. Ask yourself, if I could design my ideal Tuesday, what would it include? Then note the gap between that vision and your current Tuesdays. List your available resources. Write down your skills, your support people, your financial cushion, and your current energy level on a scale of 1 to 10, because knowing what you have to work with changes your strategy. And map your competing priorities. Identify which demands on your time align with your values and which ones you're doing out of habit or obligation. Now, let's build on this foundation. Number two is your change navigation system. This is your personalized approach for managing competing priorities during transition. Here's what this includes: create decision filters using your top three values. When someone asks for your time, quickly ask, does this support my family, my growth, or my impact? And let that guide your yes or no. Design your energy rhythms for this season. Block your highest energy hours for your most important work. Schedule relationship time when you're naturally more social, and protect solitude time when you need to recharge. Build flexible boundaries that adapt to change. Keep your morning routine non negotiable while being flexible about evening plans. Or protect weekends for family while being available for urgent work calls during business hours, just like we discussed in our boundaries episode. And establish your support network roles. Identify who helps with practical needs like childcare or project management, who offers emotional support during stress, and who provides professional guidance for big decisions. Number three is your purposeful progress plan. This is how you move forward without overwhelming yourself or neglecting what matters. Here's what this means: take small steps that align with your bigger vision. Have one meaningful conversation per week about your career goals instead of trying to overhaul your entire professional life, or spend 15 minutes each Sunday planning the upcoming week instead of just winging it. Practice strategic saying no. Decline commitments that drain energy without moving you forward, like that networking event that feels forced, while saying yes to opportunities that energize you, like coffee with that mentor you admire. Track what actually works for you. Notice which changes make you feel more energized versus more depleted. Then do more of what works and less of what doesn't. And adjust your approach based on real feedback. If that early morning workout isn't happening, try a lunchtime walk instead. Or if evening family time gets interrupted by work, protect it by finishing work tasks earlier. Now, here's what's incredible. When you start taking purposeful action, even small steps, something shifts in how you see yourself and your possibilities. Most people wait for perfect conditions to make changes, but the magic happens when you learn to navigate imperfection with intention. And that's exactly what this final step helps you do. And number 4 is your long term sustainability system. This is how you make changes that actually stick instead of burning out halfway through. Here's what this includes: build daily habits that reinforce your new direction. Spend 10 minutes each morning visualizing your ideal workday, or in each week by writing down 3 wins and 1 lesson learned. Create supportive accountability. Share your goals with someone who will encourage your progress and gently ask, how's that boundary working for you? When you start overcommitting again, you need help. Celebrate progress markers instead of waiting for perfection. Acknowledge when you have a difficult conversation, make a values based decision, or choose growth over comfort, even if the outcome isn't perfect yet. It's progress over perfection. And course correct with self compassion. When you slip back into old patterns, ask, what can this teach me about what I need? Rather than, why can't I get this right? Then adjust your approach while staying committed to your vision. Let me show you how this transformation looks in real life with a story that might resonate with you. I had a client whose position was in flux. They were taking on different responsibilities while their company went through major changes. Their aging parent needed more support, and they needed to be there more for their child during the teenage years as they were going through their own transition. Meanwhile, they'd been dreaming of starting their own business for years, but kept thinking, this isn't the right time. There's too much chaos. Every morning, they'd wake up feeling like they were playing defense against their own life. They'd handle one crisis only to have 2 more pop up. They were working late to compensate for the time spent on family issues, then feeling guilty about missing family moments because of work demands. The business idea felt like a luxury they couldn't afford to even think about seriously. The breaking point came when they realized they'd been saying, once things settle down, for several years, but things never settled down. They just changed. They were letting circumstances control their choices instead of using their values to navigate the circumstances. So they started with their current reality check to get honest about what was actually happening versus what they were worrying might happen. They discovered that while everything felt chaotic, most of the daily challenges were manageable. They just hadn't been approaching them strategically. Through their change navigation system, they identified that their core values were family, growth, and impact. This helped them see that supporting their parent and building their business weren't competing priorities. They were both expressions of their values. Their purposeful progress plan helped them start taking small steps toward their business vision while managing their current responsibilities. Instead of waiting for perfect conditions, they began having strategic conversations during their lunch breaks and working on their business plan for 30 minutes each Sunday morning. And through their long-term sustainability system, they built routines that supported all areas of their life instead of constantly choosing between them. They created boundaries around work hours that protected family time, and they used family challenges as opportunities to practice the problem solving skills they'd need as a business owner. What started as feeling overwhelmed by competing demands became a purposeful approach to building the life they actually wanted. They launched their business 18 months later, not because their life got simpler, but because they learned to navigate complexity with intention. Today, they help other professionals balance demanding careers with family responsibilities, turning their own challenge into their greatest strength. Now, before we get to your actionable steps, I just wanted to say that I'm so grateful for the opportunity to share these strategies and stories with you each week. If you found value in today's insights, I'd love your help in reaching others who might benefit from this message. A simple like or subscribe would mean so much and helps the YouTube algorithm spread these insights to more people. Now, let's put these insights to work in your life. Consider these 4 questions to help you navigate your current changes. Number 1, what's one area of your life that needs honest assessment right now? Number 2, which of your values could guide your decisions during this season of change? Number 3, what's one small step you could take this week that aligns with your bigger vision? And number 4, how will you celebrate progress instead of waiting for everything to be perfect? Change doesn't have to mean chaos, it can mean growth with intention. If you're nodding along to any of this, I'd love to explore how we could work together. Click the link in the description below to learn more about coaching options and creating lasting fulfillment in your life. And if you want more insights like this delivered directly to your inbox, join my newsletter for weekly strategies on navigating change and building fulfillment. The link is also in the description below. Share in the comments what's one life change you're navigating right now, and which of these 4 steps feels most helpful for your situation. I can't wait to hear your thoughts. See you next Friday for more insights and inspiration. If you found this video valuable, don't forget to give it a like and share it with someone who's ready to follow fulfillment in their own way. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's keep the conversation going. Make sure you subscribe and don't forget to hit that notification bell for more follow fulfillment strategies and inspiration. Thanks for watching and see you next time.